Righty-o. Welcome everybody to the Peasants podcast. We'd like to welcome you to another fantastic show. It's season 3, episode 36. Nearly 4 seasons of shows. Well close to the big 200 mark, which we're looking at. Let's do the round. Actually, look at me, just standing there like a goose. Sit down, you peasant. That's better. Now we're a bit more comfortable. Rightio. On the show today, we have an absolutely wicked guest. We're going to be diving into his server, Mr. JD from Tiz, or the Infected Zone. Sitting across from us in the cowboy hat. Welcome. Hope you're having a lovely day, Mr. JD.
Hello.
Of course, on my left, the absolutely lovely and beautiful Miss Lady Ponce. How you doing?
Hiya, I'm doing good. I've had a hard, hectic week of work. Warden's stressing me out. The dog's stressing me out. I'm just
Aw.
kidding. I'm doing great. The
That's
dog's actually just left me side because I ran out of treats.
yeah. Well, you got to keep feeding them treats. If you feed them both
Yeah.
treats, they'll be nicer to you.
Yes, sir.
That's the joys of having fur babies and partners. I'm also blessed with that. On the right hand side, our gun wielding maniac already shot our guest straight off the bat. Mr. Undead Gamer, how you doing?
Howdy, hey. But I would like the record to be shown that I was shot with a real shot for it, so...
Yeah.
I was unarmed.
You learn the
That's it.
repercussions
Can we say the guest
of
was
your
unarmed?
actions.
That's the
I
crime that's
was
happening
aiming for
here.
Ponce. She's the one ducking and weaving.
She's
Well,
definitely used to it. It gets a little violent here at the start of the Peasants podcast each week.
Yeah.
Uh,
Shot me 3 times.
mm,
We'd like to welcome in the crowd. We got Hamster Games. How you doing? Welcome, Hamster. Mr. Q. He's not here with us today. He got suckered into love jobs. He's a painter by trade, so he's over painting his sister's house. Good on him. That's all I have to say. Hopefully, he's got a box of beer under his arm while he paints, doing a quality job.
mm.
Dropping the fat biddies too. We appreciate you, Mr. Q. We got Phoenix.
A lot
in
of
the
respect.
A lot of respect, 100%. Mr. Phoenix in the house. Weddy Sando in the house. Very silent Bob. Mr. Bobby, your Armory Forger mod, I managed to grab a little look at the other day. Holy crap, has that changed? If you want to get a taste of, I suppose, DayZ 2, you can get onto it now and jump on the Bob Mob server. On Armory Forger. It's crazy.
I'm dying too, but I can't get past the first screen.
You can't get past the first screen. Giving
No, because it's too much reading and my brain aches.
Well, you're an RP specialist. You should be used to the 12,000 questionnaires and reading that you got to do.
To be fair, when you have someone high up in the RP world that just reads things to you,
Yep.
aka the answers,
Yeah.
you good?
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%.
Copy and paste's a wonderful guy.
100% fun. 100% is. I guess JD actually dropped a little info before the show about DayZ 2. You wanna rehash on that?
Yeah, so I've been given a lot of information. I'm not too sure if it's official yet, but I've gone on a lot of sites, gone on a lot of Twitter reads, information about DayZ 2, which may be coming in the future. It will be running on Unreal Engine 5, so I believe it's going to be insane graphics. Not too sure if it's going to happen yet, but I believe the start of it will be in 2028. It will be exclusive to Xbox Series X and PS5 only, though.
Ooh. That's pretty hectic. Very hectic. So that's something to look forward to, especially over the next couple of years, and keep our ear to the ground. We've definitely heard about DayZ 2 being on the on the on the watch
Very
list,
far horizon.
and plenty of denials from the devs. So we'll keep an eye on that. But that's absolutely wicked info. That'd be absolutely sick. So it looks like they'll be cranking out maps for the next 3 years and then launch it. If it does happen, depends on what happens. We all know DayZ. The other news that we've got is the update 1.29 is currently being delayed due to server performance issues, and that's directly from the devs themselves. We hit up one of the devs and see if we can get some information on why it's been delayed, but officially it's due to server performance with the new update. So they must be chopping and changing a few things and modifying it if it's just not adding clothing across. So we don't know when it will come out. No other release date, but yeah, definitely on the delayed, and looks like they're really diving into the code and tinkering with it. So yeah, stay tuned for 1.29.
It's the Peasant Podcast. We're having a blast with the DayZ community, so take a seat real fast. Server owners and coders, content creators and streamers, showing off the community with all their features. Issues with updates, someone's mistake, new things they added, angry players it makes. Get in chat, voice your opinion, you're the community, we wanna listen. It's the Peasants Podcast, TPP, putting out the word about the DayZ community. The greedy peasant, the host of the show, with over 12,000 hours, DayZ is all he knows. Let's introduce the panel, it bring the show to life. From the community, they'll get me in strife. Chat moderator, queen peasant, player and server admin Q. Server owner, coder, streamer, lady boss, streamer and PvP enthusiast, undead gamer. Server owner, admin and coder, Redden. It's the Peasant Podcast. We're having a blast with the DayZ community, so take a seat real fast. Get in chat, voice your opinion, you're the community, we wanna listen. It's the Peasants Podcast, TPP, putting out the word about the DayZ community.
Let's dive into our monthly server promos. If you want to get your server on here, you can get across to the Peasant Podcast, drop yourself a poster, get yourself a channel, get your advertisement up. Yeah, we do it for free. We love yous. Here we go. All right, that's our show, our server advertisement for the week. If you want to check out some cool stuff, definitely get out there and get into it. Little subject that got a little brought up before we unleash into our interview: Badlands and our what we think we're going to expect from it. Go on, JD. What's your opinion on Badlands? What are you expecting?
Well, as we've seen on the new update, which is going to happen on Badlands, there's going to be a new vehicle. I believe it's a dune buggy, if I'm correct, which will be a new vehicle, which is great because we haven't had quite a new vehicle in a long time. Um, as it's a desert map, it's going to be hot, so you're going to have to wear less clothes, and I'm pretty sure there's more clothes which are going to be added also. So, I mean, it's a new experience, different from the snow map and then Chernarus and Livonia. I believe it's going to be great.
Yeah, I believe this new style of Mad Max DayZ is going to be absolutely off its face. The new map and what they've leaked is absolutely crazy, especially things like, and fingers crossed they just leave it alone. But the main highway that runs across the bottom of the map, I think is going to be an absolute PvP nightmare. It's just going to be either having to survive in the desert, in the wilds, or following this highway down to the water supply in the west. So, or sorry, in the east, because they reckon you start in the west and move to the east. So, the dune buggies would be fucking sick. Absolutely wicked. Once obviously all the quality stuff starts to come out, we'll have it here live on the show to play with. We'll even jump the little bastards, see how far we can launch them. But yeah, Badlands coming directly from the DayZ devs, I think is going to be something very special, something like we haven't seen before.
100%, I believe it's going to be great.
Yeah. All right. Hello, Mr. Phoenix. Welcome. Right. Let's dive into our little interview. So, Mr. JD's the owner of the Infected Zone. The Infected Zone is a like a faction-based server. Very impressed with some of the POIs that we'll be looking at later on. But first of all, let's talk a little bit about the server, the Infected Zone. Do you want to tell us about the server and what we can expect when we join?
I would be
Love a good
pleased to.
POI.
Right, so starting off, I used to play on a server when I firstly joined DayZ. Console, of course, Xbox. I joined a server. It was quite good at start. I firstly got experience with how to play and everything like that. But then I realized, as I kept on going across community servers, a lot of them are toxic. A lot of them are criticismed. The owners are quite biased, stuff like that. So I made a community where I barely play the server, my admins barely play the server, no corruption, nothing like that. I just want to make a fair, brilliant community server for everyone. I'm not here to make money, I'm just here to make everyone happy.
Yeah, nice. Very, very nice. It's a very good outcome. And we do see that quite often that server ownership is born from previous experience with other owners, usually a negative one, and people wanting to make a better experience for others. Um, the Discord is very thought out with verifications to keep bots away. Do you want to tell us a few little key features you can find in the Discord?
Yeah, so once you join the Discord, you'll be accessible for 4 or 5 channels. You get the announcements channel, you get a verify, which you have to verify your account so no bots can join. You are able to gamer tag link your account so you get access to more of the server. And then you also get a new player, so when you join, loads of people can see you join. And then it's just a great community. People can say hi, welcome in, everything like that. It's a brilliant experience, you know, just trying to get everyone active, everyone happy with each other.
Which
And
which
yeah,
which can be it is a difficult thing to get teenagers and adults to coexist with each other, especially in a survival game where you're constantly at threat. But yeah, definitely. I ran through the Discord. It's very easy to run through and understand what goes on. I think you've done very well with it. So we're going to dive straight into some of the custom POIs. So this is our first little custom POI. Absolutely brilliant builds, by the way. Who is the man behind the ideas of the codes?
Me and my friend called H2S Ice, which is a dev on DMCA, which is a big DayZ modding community, and then
Yeah.
also Balshads,
In Ballashads too. Nice.
I
you got,
believe, yes.
yeah, so plenty of experience under the belt. All right. Let's flick across to this one. This is Jantar.
Blacked out like a phantom. Keeps happening at tangent. Boy got the party. This song's our national anthem. Gold and platinum. And bro shifting on magnums. Bombs here fluffing all over. Cause of young lips and I'm handsome. These talk shit that I'm banging. You bombed off and I'm banging.
Somebody definitely parked that bugger in the wrong spot, didn't they?
Oh, of course they did. I don't know how they got into that location, but yeah.
And I find that's sometimes the hardest thing about putting a ship in Livonia is the explanation of the story. But can you tell us about what we can find in the POI and what draws people into it?
Okay, so it is a poxed zone, so it is harder to get into it. There are NPC zombies in the area, and it is tier 3 loot. Tier 3 and 4, it's randomized. You can find really good loot there, backpacks, guns, M4s, everything you kind of really need to find. It's just a great experience to go to because you don't have shipwrecks on Livonia, so it's a nice
Yeah.
custom build which people can go to.
Something just a little bit different than the usual Livonia POIs too, especially the Riffy shipwreck. Whereabouts is it located? Where can we track it down, or is it you have to go out and find it?
It is Jantar. There is a custom spawn for that location when you join the server also.
Oh, nice. And NBC kit and stuff in the usual spots. Find them in medical and fire.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. Very, very nice. It just adds to the gas experience. Livonia only has the two little gas zones, and usually people only dive in there for the punch card and to get out. But if you could use that ability to get high tier gear as well, absolutely wicked. Absolutely wicked.
Would be amazing.
Yeah, 100%. After the show, we're going to dive in and go for a little trot. So if we get enough NBC gear, we'll dive in there. But if not, we'll send Ponce in there head first, and she can check it out and get sick.
Yeah.
Sacrifices to the gas.
That's it. That's it.
Sacrifices. To the
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Fine
Sacrifice.
by
eh?
me. I'll do a little loop in there.
And just chuck your bag out when you're done before you die. Appreciate you.
I'll go get
Send
the
a la-
stuff.
Send a little kid on
Dead.
a candy cane chase.
That's it. That's it.
That is me. It's like you know me.
Another one of
Met
the
before.
Oh god.
yep, you can send her in for loot, no problems at all. This is our next little POI. obviously one of the major hubs of the server. This is Nadbor Trader.
What does that say above it?
Blast out like a phantom. OG's having a tantrum. Hero boy got the party. This song your national anthem. Fuck all the one platinum. And bro ships in the magnums. Goes here flopping all over. Cause of young nation of anthem. The beats all shit to the bang. Get banged off in a bang.
That's hectic. That is absolutely nuts. Being a man of the code myself, I know how long those sorts of things take. Hamps says, "I'll protect you, Pons." That's it. Hamps is going in the gas as well.
Hammy's for the girls. It's alright, Hammy. We'll go in together.
So
Just skipping in.
skipping in, holding hands. Yay! We're off to our
Sacrifice
death.
both of them.
That's it. That's what I mean. We get double the loot. Dual
Double
mule
the loot.
into the gas,
Double the bodies.
Crying and
Double the
skipping.
crying and skipping.
come out vomiting blood.
That's it.
So did you give me anything good?
That's it. You better. Otherwise, you're going back in.
Oh, okay.
So the trader. When's the trader open, and what can we find in the trader?
Okay, so on the actual Discord, there's a separate channel called Trader Chat. So when the trader is open, there will be an announcement in that chat. That's one of the traders is opening it. You can go to it. You'll have to stand out the front. Everything in the game is in that trader.
Ooh.
As you've seen in the video, I have custom racks for shirts and everything to stand up on. Most servers don't actually have that. I've checked it out, and it's kind of it's custom rare. It's kind of cool to look at. I have a lot of stuff there. On my Discord, I also have trader prices, so everything is listed there with the
Ooh,
prices.
Damn. With the trader
Also-
prices, yeah, get far away.
Yes. Also, if you're a new member, I've added a feature. If you're new, you can come to the trader and you get 1 minute free inside to grab whatever you want.
Oh damn.
That's me. Can you open the trader when we get there? Because I want a free minute in the trader.
That's it. That's it.
Okay,
All right.
maybe.
First stop,
Yes.
Nadbor and shopping spree.
Yes.
Can I fit a car inside?
No, you can't. You can't get a truck.
That's
Oh,
it.
no.
To start hurling shit into the back.
I'm just gonna see you pull up with 5 trucks.
Yeah, that's it. Ready, set, go. We have 1 minute, people. 1 minute. Let's go.
Fill these
I can
5
see that.
trucks. Can we get a recess?
That's it. That's it. Nice little team there. So how does the economy work? Is it just a buy and sell, and then your currency is added in your Discord account?
Yes, so once you join, you get 10,000 in-game credit.
Yep.
If you play on the server for 2 hours concurrent, you get 10,000 for playing. I think it's around 20 per minute. I don't know actually what it is, but the economy is good. I've got contracts which people can apply for. They can get money for them, and then I
Nice.
also run custom events which people can make a lot of money by either King of the Hill or other in-game events.
Wicked. So you can fund your own cause either through the trader system, or you can participate in events and stuff and build your cash that way. That way the full-time grinders don't have to dive in. That's a very good little system you got there. I don't have to answer this question, which did I see something in Discord about a free kit for Greedy and his friends if we come to visit? So that's tick.
Yes, you can claim
Yeah.
that.
And where in Nadbor is it?
It's literally east of it,
East of it. Too
east
easy.
of Nadbor.
So yeah, over towards the big open field.
Yes, you will be able to
Just-
see it quite easy as there is a massive sign above called Trader,
was-
and it's a massive
yeah.
building.
Yeah,
I was
very
just going to
nice.
say, look for the sky. Look for the sky,
Yeah.
Look to the
Grady.
sky. Yep. All right. So
Yeah.
we'll have to dive across to the trader when we go have a look and see what we
There
can.
is a custom spawn at the Trader.
Oh, just excellent. So we're straight there, straight off, and then into war.
Yeah.
One of the POIs that I was really impressed with is this one here, the eye. Extremely well done. Have a look at this. Where did I put it? There it is.
Locked up like a dungeon. Keep up in the dungeon. Hero boy got the party. This song your national anthem. Fuck all the one partner. And bro shit to the madness. Hotels fluffing all over. Cause of the only listen I'm answering. You talk shit to the band. You bummed off to the man.
Just an absolute death feel at Colin Brody.
It looks scary.
Yeah, tell us about it. What's
Oh,
its
okay,
purpose? Yeah, things like that.
I've made it as a way, I might make it PvP free, so there's no PvP there. It's just an experience so you can see what kind of coding you can actually do in the game and what you can make. Everything, when you make a server, it's hard to code, but once you actually understand, it's amazing to see what kind of things people can build and what they can accomplish. Um, I also made an obstacle course inside of the Eye of the Wrath, which is at Colin Brody, so it's quite hard. There are different ways you can go, and some ways are dead ends. And if you hit the dead end, there are booby traps, and you can die.
Oh, damn.
Oh, can we go do that?
Yeah, 100%.
There is a
Yeah.
custom spawn there.
That's it. Ham says, oh, hey, that's where I am. Go and investigate, Hammy. Go and investigate. Go and find the way.
Oh dear.
And what's the rewards if you get through the little maze and trickery?
Right, so once you get to the top, you'll be able to see there's a fire right above, and there is loads of loot there. There's grenades, guns, ammo, kind of anything you kind of need. And once you make it, it's an accomplishment, so you should get a lot of stuff as a reward.
Ooh, so many benefits for getting out there and exploring and diving out into the world. Are there any other custom POIs apart from those three?
Yeah, so I have another one in the work in progress, which I use for an event. I had a population of 10 when I did the event. It was at the Lookout Airfield, so I took the pox out of it, and I put a custom shipment 1944, which is in COD there.
Oh, nice. Very, very
I did not make
nice.
that, I'm afraid. It was my friend, but yeah, it's
Shipment
just a
from
great
Call of
event.
Duty for an event.
Yes.
Yeah, that's sick. And the ability just to come back at it and have another crack. That's wicked.
Thank you. I've also got in work in progress of a wizard castle also.
Now you've got my interest.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I
Medieval.
love it. Yeah.
I also, in Brenner, there's a custom spawn, which I have a car dealership there, so people can buy cars, sell cars, buy car equipment, anything you kind of want, including cars.
Yeah, see, that's cool. A large ability to be able to make money on the grind once again by just harvesting cars and taking them to the trader. I mean, especially servers like that, people like to buy and sell cars. And if you're making it easy with a car dealership, There's plenty of ways to make money and suit yourself up and get yourself kicked off. Does anyone have any questions of the server before I move on to the owner and start grilling him?
Oh dear.
No.
No. Done. All right. So, JD, tell us about yourself and how you became addicted to DayZ. Where did it all start?
So it all started in 2020 when I played a bit of PC DayZ. It was all right, but you know, it was just a bit hard for me when I was literally just started out, so I just stopped for a while. I played a bit of other games, everything like that. I was doing school stuff, so I couldn't really prioritize any kind of games. I came back in 2024. I started playing DayZ again, played Xbox for a while. I played PvP servers, went to community servers. I left again, came back in 2025 in June. I started playing a community server. That's where I met loads of friends. But because of the toxicity, I left with my faction, which was around 10 people, and I started my own server. Sorry about the background noise.
You're good. You're good.
And then I brought them with me, and they are side by side in me making the server, helping get everything up, and now they are my mods and admins, and they are amazing.
Yeah, see, that's cool. It's sometimes it's very hard to be able to get a trusted group of admins and moderators to be able to have the same focus. But you actually bringing your faction across and merging them into the running of the server and trying to get one feel. That's pretty well done. That's pretty cool to do. I do have a question from the crowd. How do you find getting pop?
Okay, so my main best way is Xbox group posts. So I make a group post of saying the infected zone and then all the info about it. People are interested, I invite them into a party, tell them about the server, give them a hand-on experience, and then I invite them to the game. And if they want to join the Discord, they can. I don't have a bot banned for a certain time. It's just a free, easy way to play the server, have a bit of fun, and then go from there. But I also do Facebook posts, and then on Discord there are many servers which are happy for people to post their DayZ servers on.
Yeah, it's funny how that how well that looking for group post works. For my entire Xbox gaming career, I have never ever not just read them, but not joined one or joined into a random one. But so many people take it and read through them and run the advertisement from them. So yeah, it's a phenomena for all server owners. I'm not sure Phoenix on PlayStation if they got the same thing. It's basically just a community post somewhere where you're just sort of yelling out to say, "Hey, I'm looking for friends to play a game." So that's where that sort of direction comes. And as I say, it's a grind on PS5. There's no such feature on PS anymore. Oh shit! PS really taken down their communication in their community, haven't they? I have noticed that. Xbox is a lot more easier to be able to expand out and advertise directly on the actual console itself.
Yeah, it is a bit confusing.
Yeah, because not even PC has that sort of a system. There's not an internal DayZ chat system apart from in globals, and you name your app on PC, Discord, Messenger, they've got all that, but yeah, Xbox seems to have the only one where you can just select your game and pick up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of posts of just servers trying to get you to come across and try out their stuff. But yeah. Yeah, could always do Reddit, Facebook, TikTok. Mr. Latch in the house. It's only got rid of the community section. Shit. It's funny, this is the second owner we've had that has used that lately. 100% Kier. It is, I've even started doing it
I
myself.
don't know, yeah. Even you said, I don't know how it gets so much attention, but it just does the best, apparently. It
Yeah.
generally does.
I
Yeah.
think it's because every time you go onto a game, like I could literally go into my Xbox menu now, go on to people, and it literally comes up with 111 posts for DayZ.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've literally got that there, and like as soon as you post one, all of your friends on your Xbox get a notification to say that you've posted one. So you could even like intrigue them to come along as well.
Or have an account where you just mass recruiting DayZ players, just jumping on the server and adding them to your friends.
Or
That's
if
it.
you're a savage like me, just bully everyone into playing you there.
Oh God.
I'm just kidding.
Get on the server! Get on
Join
there!
now. Join
Do
now.
it,
Yeah,
do it,
that's it.
do it. I'm not that evil, I can
This is
assure
not
you.
a suggestion.
Yeah,
Get
think
on.
of bashing out some
Yeah,
crews.
it's not a suggestion.
If you don't join, I'll spam you.
Yeah, as Phoenix says, never ending grind and a high turnover. I think it's more of the fact that DayZ is a sparking game, so it needs something new to bring back the population. You know, you wait till Badlands comes out in the beginning of next year, and you'll get a solid core of people coming back, and the numbers lift like nothing else. Depending if it goes good. If they do not produce something quality and they do not produce the quality on the first thing, and they did what they did with Sakau, and they slowly released the extra bits that they should have done, I think it'll cop some backlash. But yeah, I don't think that the next swell will be the new items that'll come out, and it'll be for a couple of weeks, and then it'll die back down again. But then when Badlands come out, that will be the game changer that holds, you know, a lot of things together.
That is very true. Very true.
Yeah. And Phoenix says, when the game went free on PS last month, the servers were rammed, 100%. And same thing happens with Game Pass. Without Game Pass, we'd be struggling quite a lot
Yeah.
on DayZ. And that's exactly right. The latest thing now is Skate. Skate's come right out and plays very, very well. And it's a good quality game, but once again, it's the little flavour of the month. Mr. Latch Joker, welcome. But yeah. Back to Mr. JD. So what drew you to server ownership? Oh, we went through that because that was toxic server ownership and biased admins, which we do get reports of quite often on the show, of those things happen and people making a better world and a better environment for people. But what do you find satisfying about building a server and players making it their home?
So as I did say, when I firstly made the server, I'm not here to make money. I'm not here to abuse anything like that. I just want to make the best server, most happiest server, safest server, no admin abuse, nothing like that. Just for a community which people can hop off, on and off, just all safe, everything like that. The server is raid 24/7, but it's not actually base damage 24/7. But people can code lock, code break, they can boost.
Yep.
I'm not trying to make loads of rules, everything like that. It is DayZ, and if DayZ has stuff like that, I want to keep it quite, what's the word? Would you call it?
Authentic.
Off a brain.
Authentic.
Yes.
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 Almost vanilla plus, right?
Yes. Yes. Don't want to make too
Yeah.
many rules because, I don't want to change DayZ completely.
No, that's
yeah,
right.
I just want to make the safest possible.
And it's funny you say you add in the code locks. Very controversial. People are up in arms whether code raiding is part of raiding. But putting down to a zombie apocalypse, if you could pick a lock to get in, you'll pick a lock to get in. So I find code raiding, people backing up trucks up to walls and jumping over, I'll be doing the same thing. Those sorts of things, I think, are legitimate ways to raid, even though they're painful and they're nice and easy. Does the server have build anywhere?
The server does have build anywhere apart from my PvP zone because it's main PvP people can kill, and then the trader and black market.
Yeah, nice. So you have the ability to seal off buildings properly where no one can glitch in, and so yeah, nice. Definitely agree with those sorts of base rulings. If you don't build properly and you allow people to climb in the back window, I think you should be robbed.
Yeah, just trying to make it realistic.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because anywhere else, people are going to do the exact same thing in real life. I'm going to do that exact same thing in real life. I'm going to try and break into whatever buildings I can and try and get in. But yeah, absolutely sick rules. What's the thing that gets you coming back to DayZ over and over again?
I just love the scenery. I love how it's actually made. I love how the zombies, everything about that, everything about DayZ completely just makes me happy. I love it. Even when I'm dying, I'm still happy because it's a great game. I love following and going across the environment. I have all of the animals in my game, so I've got every animal. I sometimes come across bears and I poo myself, but apart from that, everything is great.
That's
I just love it.
It's funny how the bear takes the alpha position in the animal kingdom, and now that you can get a bear headdress, well, hopefully next update we get a bear headdress. It's going to be so much harder to kill and take that headdress because you just unload into them, and one bullet that hits that head, it's all over.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
My issue with it is bullets too are not going to be you're not going to constantly have bullets. You're going to be running dry. Just trying to hopefully hit body shots on this bear.
Yep. And run around like a madman. Imagine doing all that and accidentally hitting it in the head and killing it. You're like, I just spent 25 minutes jamming it up in a building so I could sit there and pepper its butt. Smash.
I would need a new controller.
That's absolutely hectic. Any questions from the co-host or chat that they want to let loose? I do have a question from the chat moderator. If you could add in a onesie to the game, what would it be?
Oh, a onesie.
Yep. It could be anything from a novelty one all the way down to red pajamas with a butt flap.
Oh, I love a Christmas one.
A Christmas one?
Yes.
Like a giant Christmas tree or the Grinch?
Yeah, Christmas tree.
A giant
Yeah,
Christmas.
that would be crazy. Love that.
That's absolutely hectic. That's absolutely hectic. Is there an elevator? I think she's talking about the Eye of the Wrath. Is there an elevator to the top?
I wish. My legs are sore by doing that 5,000 times.
You can take a bear with a sword and full chainmail set? No. I don't think you'd be able to. I think it'd kill you. Although I did watch I did watch Freshie punch the
Well-
crap out of a bear. So
Hold on, because we did that gladiator event ages ago, and I
Yeah.
remember killing at least 2 bears by sword.
yeah, no, that's true. That's true. But they weren't very focused bears. They were a little
They were not.
distracted. So
You know what we should do? Bear Grylls it. At punchline.
yeah.
Bye-bye.
No, 100%. We did a thing where we used the eggs to capture the bears, so I had them all set up the top and spawned in via editor, and then you put them through the egg, and they come to life. So you can just throw them down, they come to life. But the problem is they then track random people. So there was like 6 people in the actual arena, and the bears were trying to come out and kill me, and I was on top. So it was just absolute mayhem. These bears glitching through the sides of the actual arena and catapulting themselves to who knows where, murdering people on the outside, and yeah,
Oh, God.
you know, the usual fun.
You tried to run back to the arena, and a bear chases you down. You're like, "Dear God, no, please!"
That's it. As Phoenix says, you can. It's a challenge on my server, and people have done it. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool little challenge too. Kill a bear with a sword and a full chainmail. Oh, that's absolutely wicked. But right. Anyone else got anything they would like to ask or delve into?
If there was a
Nope.
game mechanic, or for your choice, what is something that you would like to see added to DayZ? Whether it be a mechanic, a graphical change, or anything along those lines, right?
I would love the option for more animals, so like lions, stuff like that, and maybe like an old style server, so like a map like mammal ages, so like mammals, old kind of creatures, not like Ark. I don't want it kind of like that, but like a different kind of vibe, feeling, different kind of map.
Almost like a primitive style, or just a...
Yes, primitive style, yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what I want in the game, JD?
What?
I want sharks.
Yeah,
I'm
that would be
still-
amazing.
I want either a slight increase to gore for a graphical change, or the ability to drag my homies dead or unconscious.
You know what I would love also? People to shoot out of vehicles.
Oh yeah.
We've already had this.
this gets very, very in depth with how it could be done. But saying
It's
that,
doable. It just sucks.
I think DayZ is missing permanent injuries. So
Yeah.
if he gets shot in the leg, shot in the arm, shot in the chest, your stamina's down. That arm's not working much anymore. You're slower on your feet. Those sorts of player hindrance long term.
I would love if you can lose an arm. That would be great.
So you can no longer use a machine gun. You just got to
I
run around with a pistol.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be
I
absolutely hectic.
know I've talked about like amputation and stuff in the past. I don't know how they would do a lot of stuff like that though. I mean, we're looking at like a modern day thing, right? Like prosthetics. We don't have prosthetics for arms that like actually work. So amputation in of itself is just, it would just suck losing an arm.
Yeah, 100%. But
I'll be up at Tizzy. I'll F11 over losing an arm.
yeah, but in a real survival sense, you wouldn't. You would cut it off. You would, you would probably leave it until it got to the point where you thought, I'm gonna have to lose this arm because if not, it's gonna affect my whole body. I'm sick as a dog, and get somebody cut through it and sear it off.
Yeah.
And that's sort of obviously that graphical thing, but maybe just the damage side where you get shot in the arm and your aim's not as good anymore, or more recoil in the gunfire, or something. Just something that
Oh, it's
it's
like,
just not. I got shot till I'm red flashing. I got just bullet ridden, but I'm still alive. And now 2 hours later, I'm back to full health again. And
the thing is I don't.
yeah, go.
Well, the thing is that wouldn't just be able to retain the limbs though. Like if you wanted to look at a health system for DayZ, like for that bodily harm, they would have to remove health but keep blood, because that then turns to arteries, that then turns to they I mean, I see it, but I feel like it would be death would come a lot easier too, right?
Oh,
If they would have to make a
100%.
mechanic based off of that.
Yeah.
Because it realistically, you get shot just about anywhere in your chest, and you're not walking at all.
Yeah, well,
Not without anything
it
covering
it'll affect your stamina, but you get shot in your leg, and maybe you just got that limp. You still walk as fast, but you just got that little throw limp.
I would love two features which I've just thought of, but I know they will never happen.
Yeah.
So let's say you can get bit by a zombie and then you slowly transform. I know that will never happen,
That'd
but just
be-
as a feature,
that'd
that
be
would be
sick.
great.
And you could just
And then
walk around
also-
as an infected and hunt people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it would be great. And then also, because DayZ is kind of like an inspiration of The Walking Dead, kind of like the same kind of vibe. But in The Walking Dead, like zombies can come to your base and they try and enter. As a feature, zombies should be able to go to your base in DayZ and try to break in.
Yep. Not
would
just
love-
not just run around and stuff like that. Actually, be able to kick doors in and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, on the topic of turning into a zombie, I would love to be able to find zombies that just have a little bit more gear on them, right? Like somebody who had been alive for a while and then, just got really unlucky finding that zombie that's just to the teeth in guns
Yeah.
and food and shit.
Well, they have that thing in Project Zomboid where if you die from the infected, you actually raise up and keep all your gear on you. I think that particular mechanic would be quite good. I mean, server wise and performance, it'd destroy it. And correct, Phoenix said if it gets too complicated, it'll turn off the casuals. Yeah, 100%. But I think a mechanic like that would be excellent. This is where the mods come in, and those sort of things. It's a very thin line with devs. They aren't zombies, they're infected. Persistent gunshot wounds on your person, yeah. Or even just scars.
Well, that's them too. When I was like talking about a little bit of extra gore, like I like the way PUBG does it, where you can just see the bullet wounds or like even knife wounds, something similar to what you would see with like Red Dead Online and Damage, right?
Yeah.
Like you take a bullet and the bullet wound lasts, right?
And it's always there.
Or the
Always
stab,
there.
yeah.
Yeah. Not murder trying to eat me warrants self-defense. Facts. Facts.
I did say that.
100%. Hey, Phil, how you doing? All right. Well, that's our little show done and dusted. We have one more little feature that we need to test out. Still in the testing. As you can see, our TPP sign has come right forward. We have some white MBC hanging around on there. We play a little game called Zombie Bowling. He's got his helmet ready. We haven't had this featured for a little while on the podcast. It's for all of our guests to participate in. You do get. We're gonna give you 2 chances to try and take out as many infected as you can with your car. If you follow this way, we'll show you what goes on. On the top of our little ramp here, there should be, well, that's worrying since the Humvee's not there. There should be a gunter right up the top of that hill, all ready to go. We'll respawn in. You don't need to worry about radios and stuff since we are
I know.
in party.
I was just having a look. Jeez.
I preemptively grabbed a radio before the start of the podcast. I was really hoping that you would hear me just like freebird this shit going down. the fucking-
5, 4, 3,
So
2, 1.
there is one Humvee that repetitively spawns, so you'll have to, one person will go and then
I see it. It's there now.
little gunter up there.
There's a Humvee behind, I think. No.
The Humvee's
I've
by
seen
the
a
the
Humvee
Peasents.
for a while. I don't know when it despawned. I'm gonna be honest.
I see it right now. No.
Yeah, so if you
Did it? Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
did
it's there.
respawn. Look at that.
Yeah, sir.
yeah, so you
Well,
should
we're already halfway there. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm already almost at the top. I'm
Already always at the
oh look
all
at
right,
that.
all right, pods.
But yeah, so one at a time, let us know who's coming down and fly down the hill as fast as you can and try and make our beautiful TPP sign. Just let it
Oh, I
power
see my
out.
shot. I know exactly how I have to do this. I'm going straight for the P.
I'm gonna definitely ruin this somehow.
Oh,
Oh, he clipped it, but
Shit.
he did not hit it.
Oh God.
There you go.
Thank you.
your information, fifth gear will not reach.
Right, let's do this.
run and see how far you can jump. So it's Undead with his game one off.
I'm coming.
There's a JD coming down. Oh, he's got it sideways. Oh, he's just missed. Slightly off center.
Oh, no points for anyone yet. Ponce,
Nope.
you got to break that.
That's it. So you only get 2 cracks at it.
At
Q's
least one's a.
going to be hyped for next week.
It might.
It might. It just depends on
Wait,
the angle.
I'll wait for the.
Here comes Ponce.
You can do it, Ponce.
Hi.
Oh!
Last time I did zombie bowling, I hit Smiley and Q.
Yep.
Good
All
luck.
right, Mr. Undead, round 2. See what he can do.
Alrighty.
See, there's some scorage on the board.
Come on. I'm gonna get that one. I
Nice.
see you.
Oh, and he missed it. Bounced it off the wall
Oh,
on target.
So close.
Hugging it.
Yeah, but it's set like it. All right, JD on the launch. Here we go. Get a score on.
Oh,
Oh, he's missed
Nowhere.
it to the side.
dead.
Yep. If you survive that, I'll be
God.
very surprised. All right, Lady
Just went
Ponce.
straight under the P.
Just under
Straight
the P. So maybe a little bit more height launch, or we drop the TPP a little bit further. Zombie bowling.
Come on,
It-
Ponce.
It's where we take cars and use them like balls and launch them at infected. Here she comes.
Fuck, I barely missed her.
Oh no, she cleared it too. It's a DNF, ladies and gentlemen. A DNF. Everybody's a winner. Everybody's a winner.
For participation.
100%. All right, everyone can pick up their participation awards at the lobby of TPP. TGP mini games. You'll get your can of food or a fish over at the shops. Go for your life. You can have 10 minutes in our shopping spree over in the lobby. But we're going to take a little small break, and then we're going to dive across to the infected zone and have a little run. Mr. JD, we appreciate 100%. Mr. JD, we appreciate you coming out and sharing with us today. Absolute legend.
Thank you very much for having me. It's been a brilliant time.
We will see you in a little while at the trader.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to dive across to the server. If you want to check out the Discord or come for a run, you are more than welcome to. The server is called the Infected Zone. If you missed anything today, you're more than welcome to pick it up on the YouTube. We have had a few issues with some of the videos that come out because of the background music, so copyright strikes for greedy. We're just tinkering through that, so we should have a few videos released next run. But apart from that, we'll see you shortly on the server. And containers for making words in the sky, 100%.
I'm coming up on your left-hand side.
Goaties.
Yeah, the thing is here though, a lot of wolves spawn.
Yeah, I noticed
We take care of it.
the wolf meat and stuff up on the road.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Someone obviously had been attacked and cut it up.
They probably sold it to the trader, literally. They probably just took it and then sold it.
And sold it in pelts. Hey, not a dumb thing, especially if you're on your way.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, very high security.
Yeah, what we do is we put sea chests up here for what people want to buy, and then the customer takes the sea chest, puts it on the floor, and then grabs everything they bought.
They need out of it. That's a good idea.
Oh, I'm at the trader.
Perfect.
A Warden's character.
Ooh.
With the wrong colour boonie on.
Well, you'll be able to get all you have 60 seconds. That's all you get.
It's fine.
Oh, if you want to see a cool feature, what I have done, if you want to come over to this bunker.
Go away, zombie, I'm busy.
Right, so you have to open this up. And then, yeah, just add it through here, you can look out.
Oh, that's a good
See
idea.
if, yeah, see if any mischief is going on.
And pop some non-paying guests. They are cool, those bunkers with the slidey doors.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, somebody's running into trouble. You right, Pons?
Yeah, I'm just shooting in the sky.
Oh.
See what I can bring with me.
Metal detector's sick. It's funny. It's
Classified stuff.
That's it. It's funny how little details like that bring builds to life.
Oh yeah, of course.
Wait to
You like to see this little car over here.
Now that's fucking cool.
Oh, now I'm getting 7,000 pings because you're in trader.
Yeah, that's it. Someone else.
Welcome.
Hey, no touchy or lookies until you do your 1 minute. 1 minute, lady.
Hey.
That's it. 1 minute. You stand on this side.
I can show you guys first. So this is all the food and drinks kind of area. There's crossbows with a Cupid bows also, which I'm guessing you guys know, so you can easily max health. Hey, what is this?
That's it. No hands on yet. That's why you shouldn't have let her touch it.
Oh god.
Unless
This is the clothing room with a cursed motorbike helmet.
Oh. Yeah, that's the prototype or the other spiked helmet that's in there. It's very very neat and tidy.
Yeah, clothing
isn't it?
racks. You know, it's nice. And then, yeah, this room is a blast room.
Oh shit! One of those ones you close the door and pull the trigger on it just to hear the bang.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a build area, but there's something which I'd love to show you. So look over here, these are holograms of what they actually look like when they're built.
Oh, sick!
But yeah, you can have a glimpse of what they actually look like when they're built up, if someone's new to the game, you know?
Yeah, display models.
Yeah.
That's cool. You know what? I've never seen that being done ever. I've seen a lot of servers.
And then yeah, the medical area, everything you kind of need. And then if you want to hop to Jantar, we have all the NBC gear.
Oh yeah, there's NBC to jump across.
And then this is where the place everyone loves, the guns.
Oh, this is where all the quality.
Yeah.
Very well done. I do like the details of the soldiers too.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's funny, as it says, it's things like that that just set it off, make it look all the shelving and stuff. That's nice.
Yeah, just making it like an actual shop, you know, rather than just everything placed all together.
Yeah. Alright, let's run this 1 minute. Let's see what we can do in 1 minute.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, if both of you come to the front over here.
That's it.
So, so how the 1 minute works is you have, I can give 1 minute 30. You go all around. Whatever you say you want to have, you have to drop it in front of me.
Yep.
Everything you have on you is completely fine, but if you want more stuff, just drop it in front of me, and then yeah, that's all. Everything is yours.
All right, too easy.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, I will give 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Move, greedy.
Oh, now it's moved. Now you're telling me to get out of the way.
Get out my fucking way. Where's cargo pants? Where's the cargo pants? Where's the fucking cargo pants?
Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one that just forgot where everything
Near
was.
the clothing rack. Near the clothing rack.
Got it. What else do we need? No, don't need none of that. Need a fucking M4.
40
No.
seconds.
Oh shit.
Are they? You're mean, you. Didn't like
Where
that. Where the fuck's the M4s? Or an AUG? An AUG? An AUG. AUG. Got it.
That's it. That's what I'm.
Excuse
Fuck.
me.
Twenty seconds.
Oh fuck.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh, that'll be right.
10 seconds.
Oh shit.
5, 4, 3,
Ah!
2, 1, 0. Okay, you made it. You made it. All that stuff is all yours. After, I would love to show you guys, all of you, another thing which I've implemented in the trader.
Actually, do I want a crossbow? No. Put that back.
What was that? Thank you. If you go to it, it says this is a hologram, and it says there's nothing to see here. Just a little feature, you know.
Yeah, so that's quite cool. As I said, I've never seen that. You got a bin
It could.
a bin to put your gear in, or will it auto despawn, or
Yeah, stuff.
Crazy.
If you want to just get rid of stuff, there's a bin over here
Peekaboo.
in the build area.
the build area?
Peekaboo.
Yeah.
And I love your fucking bloke in the car. That is so cool.
Trash can here.
Oh, okay. And she's full. All right. I do like those little features. All right, so
Thank you.
we managed to get ourselves 2 guns. We got a bag. We got some outfit. We got some ammunition. We got a blaze with a scope. So we are set.
Perfect.
Apart from that, it's time to go. Don't forget about your well, since we
Oh, I was just gonna do that.
raised the
Beat me
flag
to
up.
it, Grady.
Oh, thank you.
Yep, the old despawner. Yeah, we appreciate the little tour. And we're gonna go head down to Colin Brody now and try and venture into the eye.
Yeah, great place.
Great place. But no, I appreciate it. I love the little shopping spree. Very panicky. Not my usual
Yeah.
be able to mosey around.
If you want to come in here, I can show you something else if you really want.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, always.
Alright, if you'd like to follow me, now we're going behind the scenes.
Ooh.
So
Staff
this is
only.
where all my staff and my traders work. So all the stuff goes in here. This is all the staff gear in these barrels here.
Oh, very nice.
Oh.
So yeah, staff gear, once you're wearing it, you can't, kill, do anything like that. It's only staff working on the server at the time. And if you come up to here, here is my office.
Oh, you even get your own office. Oh,
Yes, I do
damn.
indeed.
Big pile
This is
of
where all the
gear.
purchases are.
Yeah, nice.
This is where everything people sell, and then it comes in here. And then, it's
Oh,
just a loop
wow.
of an economy.
And then what, you destroy it, or you hold on to it until
Hold on to
somebody
it.
wants it?
Yes, in case I need more stuff at the trader, I keep it just as a backup.
Yeah. That's very good.
Yeah, thank you.
This is
Another amp.
amazing.
It is, it's nice, isn't
Thank
it?
you.
What's back here?
Where are you at?
Here. I'm here.
Leads round to the other
They're
side.
literally just a whole kind of square just going around.
Yeah, I'm very impressed on that car. Very impressed. Whoever built that is very, very creative.
H2S Ice. Shout out to him.
Yeah, 100%. Make that as the thumbnail.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, 100%. All right, well, ready to go see Ham?
Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
find Hammy.
Trader.
We appreciate you, Jay.
Yeah, thank you.
All good.
You're a good guy. We love it.
Even though Ponce cheated, she did more than a minute. Just saying. Just saying.
Well, I didn't know we were supposed to,
Yeah, of course not.
like, go.
Death.
The old I didn't know. Is there?
Well,
Are we
I didn't
under
know we were
threat
supposed to wait.
from as soon as we hop out the trader?
Because you're with staff gear, you're fine.
Okay.
Trying to shoot
I'm
you.
here, Hammy. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow. So, this is amazing. I've just died and gone to mod heaven. Can you get all the way up to the top of the tower? Want to go and look in Sauron's eyeball and shoot it?
You can get right at the top.
Yay!
There's loot right at the top. You just gotta make it there.
Okay. Go do it.
That's the hard part.
Little obstacle course, yeah.
La 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 la. Going in the tower.
Well, now back.
Hope there's no one in here. If there's someone in here, can I shoot them? Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't shoot
Fucking
me.
kill them. I'm not gonna kill you.
That's it. Hammy dead.
I'm
You're
trying.
my-
I'm
you're
trying
my
to get this
friend.
player, but
I love you.
I think I missed like 5 shots.
Where are you? I'm going
Oh,
into
I
a
see you.
church.
I see you.
Where are you?
In the little church.
In this church?
Yeah. I'm just waiting for a headshot right now. Like, not one that I'm making, one that's like to my head. Aw.
Oh, there's your
shooting.
pink pants.
Hi.
Hello.
There was a guy, and I was shooting him, but I lost him.
Oh, very fancy.
Look up at me. Yeah, that's not my character, Hammy.
Is it not?
No, you got the ugly version.
Ugly.
Oh, that's greedy.
Ooh!
Oh, that's me getting shot at.
I wonder
The
who
guy
was
with the little
that.
streams.
That's it. Pains in the asses.
Oh, did he leave, Hammy?
Yeah, he left.
Oh, okay.
He was crawling around. I don't know if he lived or died.
Hopefully he died. I don't think we can go anywhere in this church, so
No,
I
you
think
gotta come
maybe
down
we
here.
should. Yeah.
I can show you.
So we can beat the ladies up.
Oh no, we're going down.
Should I go see if that guy needs help?
No.
No?
I mean, if you want.
I don't want. Scared he had his gun out.
Maybe no then. Did you fall off, Hammy?
No,
Nearly?
almost.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna push you.
You're so scary.
Push
No,
ya.
no, don't push me. That's just mean.
Shit.
Oh. Screw you, Hammy. Greedy, Hammy's bullying me.
Yeah, not unusual.
I know.
That's it. Keep going, Hammy. You're doing a good job.
Oh.
Hey,
There you go,
hey,
Hammy. That's how
hey.
you do it, love.
Ah, you got it. You did it well.
You gotta watch the duck.
Oh,
Exactly.
oh.
Oh, nice.
Ah! Oh,
Oh
my
my
gosh.
god, did
Oh
you
my
just
God, that
nearly
scared me.
fall off and die too?
Yeah.
Watch
came
me
up
get all
here
the way
one
up here to the
time
good goods and
to
then fall
try
off
and
and
make
die.
sure everything's good. Someone put a landmine right here,
Oh.
and it just completely blasted me.
Just took you right out.
Yeah, exactly. I just wanted to see if everything's good.
How are you guys getting on, getting up, Greedy?
I'm already up top.
We're at the top.
I'm already at the top.
Yeah.
I'm already there. Let me
Yeah.
beat you.
Yep, it's shit.
Your shiz,
Come here.
bitch.